is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
We're doing things differently. You may notice I don't have a tip skull. Okay? Why not? Because today we're not putting on hats. Today I'm not putting on glasses and vests. Today, here's how it's going to work. For every $100 that I raise on this stream, I'm going to take a shot. Alright? It's a cumulative running thing. It's not, oh, someone has to do a giant tip. No, no, no. Every tip will contribute towards this goal, and every $100 raised, I take a shot. What do I have? I'll show you what I've got. Kahlua. Flavored rum. Coconut flavored rum. And bourbon whiskey. All of which I actually had from previous marathons. The Kahlua is actually from last Christmas. And then the other ones are from other events over the course of the year. Now you might say, excuse me, well, why are you waiting for $100? It's this simple. I gotta do a marathon today. Alright? I'm being realistic here. When I'm doing a marathon event, I need to be able to do the marathon. Okay? If I make it $10 a shot, people will start tipping, and it'll be $100 within an hour, and I'll be completely drunk shit-faced on the floor and not be able to do the event for you guys. And the event, here's the thing, and this is what I tell you all the time, it's not about money, it's about being able to put out good, fun content for you, and me having a good time in the process.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family, right?
I don't care if I make $1 million if I can't do the event, alright? So, I have to make it so that it's feasible, alright? If I put it as every, milestone of $100 raised, and let's say over the course of the event, I raise a couple $100, $300, then I can take a few shots, and I'm not on the floor drunk, and I can still react to ads and not be stupid. Okay? So, that's how it's gonna work. That's, by the way, way better. Previously, it used to be, you had to tip $100 in one tip for me to take a shot, and everyone hated that. So, I'm listening to your feedback, and I'm approving this now. Literally, every single tip that comes in today counts towards the goal. Every single one.
Greed is a very powerful thing, my friends. You gotta be very careful, because then they're dancing the line between meaningful content that you can trust and someone who's always just out to make a buck, and then why are you supporting them? I hate to say it, it's just sad when you see someone go down that path. And a lot of people have done that over the years.
Alright, so you can, because someone actually yesterday made a good point. They were like, I'd love to contribute and help you towards, your goal, but I'm not going to do a $100 tip. I can do like $5, and hopefully that helps towards a tip, towards a shot. I would do it. And I'm like, alright, then that's what we'll do today. So that's how we're doing it like that, okay? Excuse me. Okay, so there you go. That's how we're doing it today. So that's something going on all day long. Every $100 raised, I'll take a shot of your choice. We'll see what people want me to take a shot of or whatever. Okay, that's number one. Number two, at one point during the day, food's coming. And, just so you guys know, the food that is coming, it is the first time ever on this channel, in any of my content or streams, it's the first time ever that I'm trying this food. I've never had this before.
Fast food, right? And my wife decorated. So this is actually my wife's handiwork over here on this side of the office this year. If you'd like to see what we have here, we have a cute little Christmas penguin here. We have our festive golden antlered deer.
What would you like me to do today? The basics include cooking, cleaning, laundry. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yo.
The only real goal that I have set for today is this. I would absolutely, positively appreciate and love if we could get back to 500 members. I know this has been a rough month because it seems like every time that we're making progress with members, then we lose a ton of them. And then we get there again, and then we lose. Just the other day, we were at 510. And everyone's excited, right? And then what happens? Come back from break. Here we are again, 468. I know. If we could maintain... And here's the thing. This is definitely one of the things that since I left Twitch 2.5 years ago, I just never gotten back. My attendance is the same as it was on Twitch. The other levels of support that I get are the same as they were when I was on Twitch. But the one thing that's never come back is the amount of paid subscriptions that I have. On Twitch, I regularly had 800 to 1,000 paid subscribers. And it never really fluctuated. It always stayed at that level. Here on YouTube, I struggle. Why? Because it's YouTube. And everyone thinks that Twitch is the place to be when it comes to these memberships. And there's Twitch Prime subscribers and stuff like that get it for free and everything. And it's just, it's rough. I do feel like YouTube has improved in the last 2.5 years. I absolutely do. The gifted memberships is a huge thing. They just started that this year, right? And the fact that now this is working and everything, you know, it's a good thing. Especially now, during the holiday season. Right? People think about, oh, I want to help out the community, other viewers, and they give some memberships, and that's huge, because they used to even have that. So it's very hard to maintain any kind of membership level here on YouTube. So, the only thing that I'm really going to talk about and worry about today would be members. If you wanted to help out the channel today, in a big way, alright, give some memberships. Let's have that holiday spirit coming through.
I love the holiday season in general. I love people giving, donating constantly.
And it's not just about me, it's about all of us together, right? If you give some memberships to the channel, that's your fellow viewer there that's going to get something out of it for the next month. They're going to get emotes, they're going to get a cool chat crown badge, they're going to be able to talk unlimited in the chat and not have to worry about slow mode. Coming up for the special events, for example, nomination of games for the holiday Christmas marathon, they're going to get priority for that, right? So it's all this fun stuff that is going to be available to members in the next month. Now is a great time to become a member or gift a membership. That's really all I'm really that much worried about today. You know what I mean? Listen, if other contributions come in, super chats, tips, that's amazing. Obviously, guys, this is my only stream for today. Normally, I would do 2 gameplay streams. I'm only doing 1 stream, this marathon today. So my hope is that through the 1 marathon, I'd have it as if it were a normal day of work outside of the marathon, right? When it comes to things like raising tips and everything else. That's just a given. That's like a common sense thing, right? But if for the one goal, the drive today... It would absolutely feel awesome if we could hit 500 members by the end of today. Alright? I would really, really love that. And thank you to anyone who maybe is thinking of contributing in any way today. Memberships would be great.
It's greed. It's pure greed. Yes.
And as I'm unpacking my stocking, in there, there's a giant piece of coal. So it actually made me sad. Really sad. I started crying. Because I thought that I had done something wrong, and I didn't know that I had. And I thought that, like, man, I really tried hard this year to be a good boy. And I guess Santa thought that I was a bad boy, because why did he give me a big piece of coal? So I started bawling. In the middle of Christmas. I started bawling. Well, it was Christmas Eve. I started bawling and crying right in the middle of the family. Because of this piece of coal. Right? And my parents and my whole family was like, no, it's a joke, it's a joke. And I was like, why would Santa do that? What a cruel joke. Santa doesn't like me. Why would Santa joke like that? And I started crying even harder. You know? I still remember that to this day, because then the thing was, once my parents finally convinced me, they were like, that's just a joke, that's not, don't worry, tomorrow is, and the thing is, the next morning, for Christmas morning, I actually had gotten the things that I had asked for Christmas. My parents had thought that I was a good kid that year. The coal was a joke from my great aunt and great uncle. They didn't know I was going to react like that, you see? So the next morning, I got my presents, I was happy, and so that coal became a running joke. I actually kept it, and I kept it on my dresser as like a thing, as like a decoration. This big piece of coal, I would keep it on my dresser, and my friends would come over my house and be like,
Adolf Pigler, you are very stupid. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.